Greetings. Welcome to Little Discovery Corner. It's the 1st of October, so I decided to switch it out with my darker background. This looks kind of black, but it's actually navy. Thought I'd do an other person reading today. And as I was getting ready, I kind of saw like a woman in Egyptian art. You know, the very statuesque, tall, standing, poised, and kind of had like one of those traditional like decoration like over the head with the horns and the big disc representing the sun, which I believe like cows were sacred in ancient Egypt. And the sun also represents both solar energy and, you know, the life energy. And so it was also very sacred. And then I heard Isis. So I think I was dealing with Isis, or representation of Isis. But even before I got a name, I just felt like this person is standing in their power. They're standing strong, standing still, standing poised. They've kind of come into their power and they're come into their own. And what I heard was, I am me. So they knew who they are, and they're just kind of trying to stand strong, like an enduring, timeless, divine statue. So we'll see what we get. Sky Kitten. Okay. The Empress. There you go. Priestess. Yeah, that fits right in. Coming to their own, stepping into their power. Yeah, like with the goddess imagery, I definitely feel like get the idea that this person is kind of in touch with the divine, in touch with their intuition, listening to the universe, and kind of flowing with the universe. Yeah, and all the purple reflects that with the crown chakra, and there's a lot of purple here too. Two of Earth. Now this usually is Two of Pentacles for like trying to make a choice or trying to juggle options, but with this cat's just kind of standing there. He's kind of got to look like, are you serious? It's balancing these two apples on its head quite easily. And Sky Kitten, yeah, they're like reaching for the sky, chasing these balloons flying away, as if they're, you know, focused on rising up, maturing and growing into this Empress energy. They're listening to their intuition and kind of like, yeah, balancing. All right, there was a tower with this Sea King. So that's like the King of Cups. So someone they cared about. I'm getting that this is probably you, the collective, their connection with you. It's like these other energies were messing with the tower and knocked it over, destabilized it, and kind of destroyed the connection somehow. Yes, and they walked away. And they're holding boundaries. Because they know who they are emotionally. They know they're very expressive. They're in command of their emotions. They're not in denial of anything. And they took some time up to rest and, you know, really get in touch with their intuition and follow their intuition away from this crowd attacking their tower, the stability of this connection, and knocking it over. Yeah, and they, you know, climbed up a tree, found a place to feel safe, where they can feel safe to, you know, fill their emotional state with rest. It's like they're recovering their emotional and energetic stability after this, like, this could be the similar group of people were like dancing on their grave or trying to, and that was the plan. On the grave of this connection with the collective. And they, you know, found the path through these turbulent waters. And this one I think of, this is Eight of Cups, which is also turning away from something. Yeah, they're got their ear to the shell, listening to the guidance of the universe, listening to their intuition. Yeah, they're focused on manifesting, kind of keeping to themselves, focused on themselves, to stay away from these attacking, conflicting energy. Yeah, they came into their priestess energy, listening to their intuition, holding their own after tomcat energy. That could have been your previous energy, had them kind of stuck in their heads. Promising like a jewel that failed to, the jewel of this connection, which was, they understood was a sacred thing, a happy ending. But it eventually did come to an actual ending. Okay. Let's see what else. I think I'll go with what's the tea? What else to add on the person? An offer. What about this offer? Okay, they're running from an offer. Maybe they felt it was insincere or duplicitous or secretive, something their intuition was telling them to run away from. And they may have had some sort of evidence, received some sort of evidence, or come across something, or they could have just been relying on their gut feeling as proof of the need to turn away. Creativity. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you. Something, same shit, different day. Maybe it's just they felt like their creativity, their energy was being drained by maybe this group that destabilized the connection and caused an ending. But they're feeling nostalgic. They still have some fond memories they have not forgotten. Yeah, okay, there was a cycle that was kind of repeating itself with regards to you and a certain community of people. This could have been a work situation or extended family, friend circle. And their intuition was telling them that at least someone in the group was a wolf in sheep's clothing who was either focused on portraying this person as a gold digger, or themselves were the gold digger, or both. Yeah, they feel like their intuition gave them the inside scoop, or this wolf in sheep's clothing was trying to get Snoopy on them. Yeah, trying to dig up dirt. Yes. The wolf in sheep's clothing tried to paint them as being a gold digger and was trying to get dirt on them to block this connection. Yes. Tell me about the state of this collective's, the person on the collective's mind. Oh. All right, they're persevering. They're trying to stay strong and holding their boundaries, practicing discernment, protecting their peace, protecting themselves. Persevere. I see a lot of purple. Persevere in pursuing their goals spiritually, energetically, listening to the universe. It's the lightning. I'm practicing gratitude. They are grateful for this connection, for the experience of this connection and what they had to learn from it. Divine timing. They're trusting in divine timing. So I don't think they've lost faith in you. They're just understanding that the universe lets things happen in divine timing. Perhaps you still have a way to go on your healing journey and breaking karmic cycles and walking away from karmic contracts and waiting. And sometimes it's a matter of waiting for karmic contracts to expire. Failure. And they're trusting in the universe, trusting in divine timing. Tell me about failure. Did you feel sad? That I feel like you've given up. You've conceded failure, but they're being patient in divine timing. Like you've given up on growing and so as to catch up with them. Anything else on failure? Worthiness. They're understanding that you may need to come into an energy of feeling worthy within yourself. Not just of this person, but like showing up for yourself by understanding the boundaries you need to draw, pouring love into yourself, communicating your needs, and walking away from a toxic situation if that's what it takes to meet your needs yourself. Yeah, candle just blew like this whiff of black smoke in the air. It wasn't creating hardly any smoke. This little puff of black crossed my path, and the candle's like way over here on the side. Nature. So get out to nature. That's essential for clearing your head, getting some clarity, getting in touch with your feelings, to get some perspective. And that is the key to growth and building your own sense of self-worth and happiness. Okay, I think I will add on myself a deck. What this person might say if they were to be fully open and honest, or if they had a chance to. What would this person say to the collective? Don't shoot the messenger if it's not a particularly positive message, but we'll see. Well, nothing seems to want to come out. This one came out last time. I am on the back burner. Okay, so that they may be feeling like they're not a priority to you. Wasn't the right option. And maybe they feel like the option you picked over them, or the actions you took to lead their intuition to prompt them away, to turn away, was wrong for you. And things could have turned out better otherwise if different choices have been made. But the important thing is to learn from your mistakes, being able to admit, why did I do that? And think about why you did that. Like, maybe I have self-esteem issues I need to work on. So I can, I'm tired of waiting. So if you want to communicate with this person, now's the time to reach out. So you, oh yeah, work on self-esteem so you can have better discernment and draw better, stronger boundaries to protect your peace. Show up for yourself so that you can show up for others and make them feel like a priority to you. All right, I think I'll end with a couple of angel numbers. The advice for the collective going forward. Revive. It's your time to shine. 401. Your angels need you to know that the light is shining on you now. You're in the spotlight. Oh, what? What did I just say? Take that chance. Speak up for yourself. Go for that thing you've been wanting to do but haven't yet. You have a window of opportunity, and your angels are giving you the go-ahead to put some effort forth to get this done. Right now, take a power walk. Get into nature. As I was saying, as the cards came out, sing your favorite song or have a solo dance party. Shake, kind of shake the tension off. Get the energy moving immediately to take things to the next level. So, this person is waiting on you. I think they would like to hear from you. Based on the cards that I'm getting, they were disappointed in your past actions, but I think they sense on an intuitive level that you are learning some soul lessons and shifting your energy in the right direction. So if you've been thinking about reaching out to them, this is your green light to go ahead and do so. Travel experience brings growth. There's an adventure waiting for you, and it's in your highest good to pursue it. In new contexts and environments, your angels will bestow wisdom upon you. Where do you want to go? Plan a trip or adventure, no matter how small, and know that it's never a waste of time to see and experience new things. Even if you can't take a trip right now, make a vision board of a future experience in full living color so you can be reminded of your goal every day. So, making that phone call, writing that letter, that could be something completely out of your comfort zone. That could be like this could be a metaphor for the adventure of reaching out to someone you're afraid to reach out to. All right. I hope that has helped someone out there today. If you have made it this far into the reading, please click like, drop a heart in the comments. And if you're enjoying this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I will see you next time.